is a matter that you had already made a decision on the last time we were in court. I believe that if the state wants to reopen up this matter, and they are coming by way of an affidavit, they should seek leave of this court, first of all, to file in a further affidavit.
Mr. Odero,
Yes.
if you can
Yes.
you respond after you have made the submissions.
Yes.
Then you can state all that. Okay.
Your Honor, what Mr. Cliff is trying to say is that if they are allowed to argue the application, there is no application before you. The question we are raising is just like a PO. Is there anything before you so that once the court pronounces itself that there is a document before you competent to be submitted on, then they can submit?
But that can very well be part of the response. And the court will look at it.
We are avoiding the question of content being submitted on. Then we respond on that content. We are simply seeking a procedural question. Once that procedural question is dealt with, then substance can proceed.
Raise your point, Mr. Odero.
Yeah, please.
We were saying that a further affidavit in a matter that has already been determined by the court cannot be extended by a further affidavit. It does not have a life of its own. So the first thing they needed to do was to seek leave of this court, which they have not done. So from the word go, you need to stop them at this particular moment. Your Honor, the application, that the affidavit that is in court right now seeks to ask that the respondent here be held for a further 30 days.
And that is the problem.
Yes.
You want me to disregard that affidavit,
Yes.
yet you verify the case. How do I do that without going into it?
Well, let us start by the issue that they do not have the audience before you without seeking leave to file that further affidavit.
Your Honor, to buttress our submission, Your Honor, to buttress that position of my learned senior, Mr. Cliff, or Mr. Odero, courts will only issue orders specifically prayed for the law of such orders is not in affidavit. An affidavit is evidence. A notice of motion needs to be in place. Supported with the grounds and a supporting affidavit. the law on miscellaneous applications is anchored on the civil procedure rules. It's nowhere in the criminal procedure code. Therefore, this document is incompetent for this purpose as a document to be presented before a court for the purpose of seeking orders. You know, secondly, the matter before you E075 is already determined. It can only be appealed against it cannot be made a subject of review now. When the timeline set by this court has elapsed. One will review sentence
In 1 more minute. Mr. Umari, 1 more minute.
Yes.
Yes.
One more minute.
Yes.
Oh. You know, one will only be allowed to review a sentence when it is running on, not when it is complete. The respondent was sentenced, if that is the right term, for 2 days. For 7 days, he has served. If they wanted to review that decision, it could be before the expiry of that term. Lastly, Your Honor, is that we completely object to such tactics by the state completely object to these tactics. I wouldn't want to talk about the content of it, but we vehemently object that let the respondent go home or a charge sheet be produced before you. Mr. Soro has only one word.
Your name, if I may.